Cassia Faye Hayden. Welcome to my channel. If you're wondering why I have a kitty hat and kitty paw gloves and a fuzzy scarf on today, it's because, well, for one thing, I haven't done my cutie hats and stuff for you guys in a while, and I like doing it because one, it just feels, you know, like me, I don't get to do that stuff very often, because it's kind of weird to wear this stuff in public. So, you know, people see you in public wearing a cat hat with cat paw gloves, they look at you weird, and then they start treating you like you're um, mentally disabled in a way that I am not. Like in the way that my cat Drago is. He is autistic. So anyway, but I do like to dress up like this and like in cute little outfits and whatnot, but I don't get to do it unless I'm doing it for you guys. So I do enjoy doing that. And the other reason is because it matches my shirt. It matches my shirt. It's a kitty, a black kitty. And so yeah, I finally get to do this for you guys again. So I enjoy that. I do have some of my Valentine's Day decor out. I don't have most of my Valentine's Day decor because most of it's in storage. I don't even remember what I have for Valentine's Day. That's in storage. I might not even have anything for Valentine's Day in storage. But I know I have a lot of Christmas stuff, and I know I have a lot of Halloween stuff. Those are my two favorite holidays. Actually, my three favorite holidays are Christmas, Halloween, and Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving because, and this is why, as much as I love God and Jesus and presents, more and more and more people are turning Christmas into what can I get? What can I get? What can I get? What can I get? And that is not what it's supposed to be about. It's supposed to be about God and Jesus, because it's Jesus's birthday, and it's also supposed to be about family coming together and showing that they love each other. The whole point of exchanging gifts is to show love and compassion to one another. And that's not what Christmas is for most of the people I know anymore. My glasses are dirty, so I'm going to clean them real quick with my glove. They tell you not to use specific textures on your glasses, but I have learned that it doesn't matter what I clean my glasses with as long as it's not like really rough, like sandpaper or things I clean my dishes with. But anyway, so because of that, the reason why Thanksgiving is my favorite holiday is because you can, there is nothing but, the only point of Thanksgiving is being thankful and showing your family that you love them and being there with family. And of course the food. You get the food on Christmas too, but but it's everything Christmas is supposed to be without it being all about presents. Granted, it doesn't have the whole part of being about Jesus, but at the same time, Christmas is turning more and more and more into what can I get? And I mean, I'm not like that. I do enjoy getting presents. I'm not going to say I don't, because I would be lying. Who doesn't enjoy getting presents? But most of the time when I give people gifts, I get this look like it's not good enough. Like every time I give someone a gift, except for one person who does not look at my gifts like that, but shows genuine appreciation for what I buy them. So, um, it's, to me, it's very frustrating when I have to overdraft just to pay my utilities, just to pay my bills and my lot rent. Um, and then I still overdraft even more to get somebody a gift, and then they look at it like it's the most horrific thing they could have possibly ever thought of to get. And I put a lot of thought and attention into getting them this gift, and I couldn't afford to get them this gift, but I did anyway because, you know, gotta show my love, right? But then they react like it's just trash. They give the gift a look like it's trash, because if it comes from me, they know that I'm poor, so they assume that everything I buy isn't worth anything. So, most of the people I give gifts to, the one person I give gifts to, yeah, he knows I'm poor, but that's why he doesn't expect anything from me at all. And every time I give him something, he genuinely appreciates it. You can see it on his face. It's just the fact that I thought to give him something in the first place, let alone the thought that I put into it, and to make sure it was something that I thought he would like. You know, just being, knowing that I have very little income and nothing left after utilities except for debt. You know, putting that money into a gift for him, he highly appreciates just the thought of it, because he knows I can't afford it. But I do it anyway because I enjoy giving gifts. But because I don't enjoy giving gifts because I get anything out of it, I enjoy giving gifts because I like to see somebody appreciate what I buy them, someone enjoy what I buy them, because we want to see the people we love happy, right? But anyway, so I might actually take these off at some point because I don't have normal size hands. These are kind of a kid size, but at the same time, I don't have normal size hands, and most kids have bigger hands than me. So if you can't tell, my pinky is like being eaten by my gloves. They're supposed to be fingerless, and they are, but for my pinky, not so much. So it might get irritating at some point, so I might take them off. I'm probably going to take them off for one of the things I'm showing you guys anyway. So yeah, I did tell you guys in my last video that I wasn't going to be able to do a haul for you guys this month because I didn't have the money, and I really didn't. But I needed to buy something for Sam. Well, I emotionally needed to buy something for Sam for Valentine's Day. Not that I had to, but I wanted to. Then there were other things that I ended up buying because I just wanted it. So, yeah, let's get started. I'm going to take these off. And I do want to show you guys these pillows because they're not just hearts, they're sequins. So they're a fidget toy and a pillow in one. I have a pillow that I keep up here all the time that says Nap Queen on one side of it, and the other side is sequins, but it's in the wash because I have these out. But I like to lay on it and I like to play with it, so it's nice to have these. And this one's just pink and blue. But anyway, I also have my Valentine's Day puppy pillow pet. If you guys are wondering why I always have pillow pets up in my background behind me on my couch, it's because when I'm not using my tablet for filming, I gotta have it in my lap, right? So I use my pillow pets as my lap table. So my little lap desk. So there's that, and then there's this little white bear that I have here. And then I have right here, oh, stuff's falling down because the cats keep climbing on it. We have my blue True Love pillow. It was much more blue, but somehow it got bleached multiple times, and I don't know how that happened. It just kept somehow ending up in the whites. I guess somebody thought, when I lived with people, I think somebody thought that that it was white and not blue, and just kept throwing it in the whites, which is just weird to me. And there goes my stuff falling down, because the cats like to climb on shit. If the cats wouldn't climb on shit, stuff wouldn't be falling down on top of me. I apologize, guys. This is frustrating for me. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of stuff falling down. Because this little one right here, this little girl right here, Katerina, likes to climb on shit and knock things down, dropping them on my freaking head. And then this one, actually, that blue one used to be my mom's, and I guess she got bored of it, so she gave it to me, and I like it. I think it's a great little Valentine's decor, even though it's blue, you know. I like blue. You know, who says hearts have to be pink and red? You know, this one's got blue on it, right? Right? So, and then there's this one. I found this one in a dumpster. But I used to find a lot of stuff in the dumpster, like down the road from me. It's actually behind me and then down the road from me. But so yeah, I thought it was cute. Kind of perfect Valentine's Day decor. But anyway, so now that everything has fallen down on our heads, move that over there. Let's get to some of the things that I have to show you guys. Let's do the kitty first. That looks a lot like Katerina. She thinks she's helping. She thinks she's helping. Are you helping? Are you helping Mommy do the video? Yeah. Yeah, it's a good little helper. When I woke up this morning, sweet little Drago was sitting on my butt cushion. But that's actually why I bought this. Speaking of that cushion. So this donut does in fact come off. And okay, if I'm gonna have to buy butt cushions anyway, I might as well get a cute stuffy that comes with it, right? Granted, this one won't work very well on my couch. However, I can use it outside on my outside chairs, and I can use it on the chairs at Sam's house, his kitchen chairs. It's a little bit small and a little bit thin to use on my couch, because you know how couches are, they sink in. So you need something a little bit more solid for that. But it is perfect for outside on my outside chairs. Perfect for if I'm just sitting on my porch steps. Perfect for using at Sam's house at his kitchen table. And it's purple. It's a purple donut. Perfect. And on top of it, I get a kitty stuffy to snuggle when I go to sleep. And it looks just like Ash. And I don't have Ash anymore, but those of you who remember Ash, looks just like Ash. And it looks just like Katerina, only it doesn't have stripes. Yeah, Ash didn't have stripes because he was Russian blue. But Katarina is a tabby. A tabby. Yes, she is. When I started this video, I also did have Callie sitting right here next to the tablet. Um, she decided she was done helping for some reason. I guess because she wanted attention and I just didn't give her attention fast enough. But that's okay. So I'm going to put this back together for now so I can just get it out of our way so we can get to the other stuff. But isn't this kitty cute? It's cute and I mean, oh my god, look at the pop toe beans. Oh, so cute. You know, little cheekies. I mean, the printing and versus the stitching is a little bit off. Like its head is completely sideways for some reason, but I don't even care. You know, I don't care. It's cute. Even the fact that it's like sideways and kind of derpy because of it. It's adorable. And I know there's no stitching on the bottom paws. But that's okay. There's no toe beans on there, but that's okay too. And it's got a little tail. It's cute. It's just cute. And it will work very well for me to just in the middle of the night when the cats don't want to snuggle. When the cats don't want to snuggle, I replace them with stuffed animals until they come to bed. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. And that's okay. If they decide they don't want to come to bed, then I'll see them in the morning. It's not like they're going anywhere. But, right? So, it fell down. Kitty fell down. Okay, let's put Kitty up here on top of the puppy. There we go. That's cute. Alright. So, yeah. That's what I do when the kitties don't come to bed to snuggle, is I just snuggle some stuffies. And then this, I didn't notice that the plastic was stuck on this tape there. This is Sam's gift. Now, it didn't come with the chocolates in here. I put the chocolates in here. So I filled it up with chocolates, little chocolate hearts. And it says, "You're the best thing I've ever found on the internet." And yes, that is how we met. I had been done with dating and men. Like, quite done. And at the time I had a neighbor that knew I had at one point been using this app to meet people before I had been done. But that's one of the reasons why I was done. So he knew I knew how to use it. He didn't know how to use it, and he wanted me to help him figure out how to use the app. And I don't recommend online dating. It's really not safe. It's less safe than meeting people in person. Actually, it's about as safe as meeting people in person, because that's become very unsafe now too. If you always meet somebody in public, you know, always a public place, and do not take them home with you. Be safe, okay? Just be safe. But so, you know, every guy I met on there, every single one, except for Sam, turned out to be a freaking pervert that only wanted one thing. Their profiles all said that they wanted to meet somebody because they wanted to find somebody to fall in love with. But every single one of them, it turned out that all they wanted was to get laid, and that was just a hook to try to get laid. I don't play like that. I'm not that kind of girl. If I'm not in a relationship, it just doesn't happen. So I am not like that at all. So, and I made this very clear to them before going on these dates. And even while I was just talking to them, because some of them didn't even get to dates. Some of them were so repulsive just through messages that I had to block them right then and there. But, so, and they tried anyway. Hardcore tried to the point where I could have pressed charges. Yeah. But so I re-downloaded the app to help my friend learn how to use it. I had no intention of meeting anybody on there. I was done. I was just done with men. So I downloaded the app and I was showing him how to use it, and I just felt drawn to this one picture. So I clicked on it and I read the profile, and his profile was as much of a don't screw with me, I want something real, bitch out profile. Like the whole, it was like one of my messages basically, like what I would account to on paper to be like 3-4 pages long of basically, don't screw with me, don't mess with my head, don't play games, I don't want any bull crap, I just want something real. Pretty much. Literally the same exact thing as mine, not the same exact words, but literally the same exact thing as my profile. So I looked at his profile, I'm like, he might actually be telling the truth. It sounds like he's telling the truth. So I messaged him and we talked for a couple of days, and then we met up in person. So this is like a miracle. The one good guy on the internet. The one good guy on pervert dating sites. It's not a pervert dating site though. It's meant for people who genuinely want a relationship to find each other. It's just that perverts populate this stuff looking for an easy mark, somebody who's lonely, who wants something real, and then they abuse and manipulate them to get in their pants. So, it's not the site's fault, it's the people on it. It's just bad people, sketchy people use it to manipulate people to get their way. So it's not made for that. It's made for people finding love. And turns out there was somebody on there actually looking for love. So we messaged for a couple of days, and then he's like, hey, I've dropped my kids off early, sent my kids home early with their moms. Can I come and meet you? And I'm like, okay. That just happened to be one of the days where I was feeling like one of those moods. And actually, if you guessed that this is why Halloween is one of my favorite holidays, you guessed right. So I was dressed up like Dorothy from The Wizard of Oz. Because I was just in one of those moods. So I'm like, yeah, but you might want to give me a chance to change first, because I'm dressed like the Wizard of Oz. And he's like, it's okay, I have 2 girls, I'm used to it. It's no big deal. A grown woman, he's never seen anyone like me before, he's never known anyone like me before. I am his first hardcore nerd. So yeah, so it was an experience for him, but he acted like it was perfectly normal because just like his kids, I guess. So he's like, oh no, don't change, you don't have to change for me, I think it's fine. I've got two girls, you know, they dress up and it's cute and whatever. So he comes over, and I'm all nervous because, one, usually when I open the door for somebody, the first thing that happens is they're trying to get all over me. And he didn't do that. So I was like, does this guy even like find me attractive? Because I'd never had a guy not try to physically assault me sexually upon eyesight. I don't think I'm all that, but I just have very bad luck with men. I'm not anything special. I just have very bad luck with men. Very bad luck to the point where I endlessly, I think it's my height. I'm 4'10". I am a legal midget. And I'm a proportionate legal midget. So, you know, I don't have stunted arms and legs like most midgets do, and there's nothing wrong with that. Don't judge them. I'm fully proportionate like a woman. So like a normal woman, I'm just very short. But I am a legal midget. I qualify as a legal midget because of my height. Even though I don't look it in any way, because of my height, I qualify as a legal midget. But anyway, so I think that's why I get stalked and sexually harassed and attacked so often, is not because I look like anything special, but I think it's because of my lack of height. Because perverts have a thing for child-sized women. They think they're easier to subdue, and for some reason it turns them on more to be around a child-sized woman. I don't know what the hell the appeal would be, but it's just sick to me. But I think that's the reason why I get stalked and attacked and sexually harassed literally every time I meet a male who isn't Sam. I mean, not every time, but you know, that's what it seems like. You know, it seems like every time. It's not every time, obviously. Not every guy is a pervert, obviously. But in my experience, most men are. I don't think it's, you know, something wrong with the male race, the male persuasion. I don't think it has anything to do with men at all, because there's just as many female sex offenders as there are males. The only reason why they're not as well known about is because it's a lot harder for them to get caught, because people think, oh, a woman wouldn't do that. Yeah, they would, just as much as a man would. Women are perverts too. It's a perversion. They're so obsessed with sex that they don't care where they get it from. So they'll try to get it from any source they can possibly find. So it's just, it's gross. But yeah, so he comes over and he sits on the couch and on the other side of the couch and listens to me talk for 4 hours. And doesn't try to touch me once. So I'm sitting there thinking, this guy does not like me. Is it my outfit, or is it how much I'm talking? Turns out he liked me just fine, obviously. I mean, 9 years later and we're still together. He must like something about me. But anyway, you're not here for my story of how I found the man I'm in love with. But yeah, that's why I got the one that says you're the best thing I've ever found on the internet, because we found each other on the internet. Long story short, after I tell you the long story. So next I have for you guys, and this didn't come in this box. This box was from like a fidget kit that I got in the mail that came with a Pop-It purse that I bought for Siren for his treats. This actually came And this adorable little gift baggie right here. It looks like it's lace, doesn't it? It's not really lace. It's just plastic, but it looks like lace. It's pretty. It's so pretty. So I decided to keep it. Yeah. Because it's pretty. I already went through one, so this is what's left of the first one I used. A bunch of beads. And this container didn't come with it either. This container came out of my my kitchen. And I do have another one. But it did come with this this elastic thread, which I think is very useful if you want to make like stretchy bracelets or stretchy rings or whatever. And I do want to start making some stretchy rings, to be honest, because the reason I don't wear my rings in the winter that I do all summer when I leave the house alone, or if I leave the house to go to the store with Sam in case he has to go get something from somewhere else in the store, I feel like they help keep me safe just a little bit, because at least the decent guys will see a ring on your finger and not bother you. They won't sexually harass you, the good guys, if they see a ring on your finger. That's not how it works with perverts, but at least it lessens the amount that I get hit on. And I do feel like it helps warn people that I'm not at the store alone. Like, I'm wearing this ring, someone's with me, you don't want to mess with him, leave me alone. But so this came with it, so I can make some elastic rings, because my fingers swell up in the winter, and my rings don't fit properly in the winter, so they I can't get them sized bigger, because if I get them sized bigger they'll fall off during the summer, but I can't get them on and off during the winter. So make some beaded stretchy rings. I do have one stretchy ring, but that thing falls off because it's way too big. But so what came with this? These didn't come with this. I had them. What this is picky pads. Little pearl picky pads. Aren't they cute? Now I'm not going to do these right now. Not these ones, because like I said, I already did one. And it was so satisfying. I know I did the fidget stone a few months ago, and that's very satisfying, but it hurts my hands. So I can't do that for very long, and I can't do it on bad days. But these, oh my god, it's so much more satisfying. This feels like the real thing. Now, I have an issue, not just from having anxiety and ADHD, but I have an issue with, I'm sure you guys noticed by my fingernails, with picking. I pick at my cuticles, I pick at my pimples, I pick at my scabs. It's not a gross kind of scab. It's like, obviously, I have a lot of cats, so obviously I'm going to get scratches quite often, mostly accidentally, unless I'm treating them for something and they're getting upset about it because they're like not enjoying it. Like sometimes I have to wash Mordred's butt because he has a drippy butt. Sometimes it gets so bad I actually have to stick his ass in the sink and wash his ass. And he doesn't enjoy it. He's starting to get used to it, but he doesn't enjoy it. I don't blame him. But so there's that, and sometimes they wound each other getting in fights, and I have to squeeze pus out of things that get infected, or treat things with alcohol and whatnot. to make sure it's cleaned up and they can heal okay. Flea treatment day is not a day that they enjoy because they then get sprayed with flea spray. I have tried different things, but seems like the flea spray is the only thing that works for me. They hate it, but it is what it is. I don't clip their toenails very often because I'm afraid they're gonna hurt me. So, you know, usually the scratches are on accident. Like I have a scratch on my side somewhere over here because someone keeps using me as a launch pad to jump up there behind me. So I'm sitting right here and she just walks up, la la la. I think she's gonna sit down and snuggle me like she's doing right now. But no, she puts her back paws right here on my side and launches herself off my side onto the couch behind me. And if you've ever been scratched by a cat with their back claws, trying to launch themselves away from you, you know that freaking hurts. Your automatic reaction is going to be, you bitch. It's okay, I'm just talking to the camera. You're okay. She's like, what'd I do? I'm just laying here. I didn't do it this time, Mom. You're okay. You're okay. But, yeah. So, and then I have, like I said, I have the problem with picking my fingernails, and I chew my lips also. So I have a little picky addiction. So these are great for that. They do feel cat hair. They do feel just like skin. The reason there's cat hair on this is because I've opened it multiple times around the cats. But so it does feel just like skin, and it does feel very similar to picking at blackheads and pimples and, you know, scabs and whatnot, and, you know, picking at your cuticles. My cuticles do get dry, but lotion would fix that. If I would just leave them alone. So, but, obviously I got so addicted to it that I could not stop. This was a pack of 5, and now it is a pack of, stop it, you guys. They're fighting. A pack of 4. It was a pack of 5. Now it's a pack of 4. Because I couldn't stop. Once I got started on this one, I couldn't stop. But that's okay. That's what they're for. Unfortunately, the silicone that came with it was actual real silicone and does not remelt. So that was unfortunate for me. I think it's the same case with this one that I just got in the mail today that I haven't even unsealed to open yet. I don't know if I need to cut this open. Cat hair. Is there a tear? I'm trying to see if there's a tear on here. Looks like there's supposed to be a tear, but there isn't. It didn't go all the way through. Okay, that's good to know. This is cute packaging too, though. It's got pandas on it, and pandas and bows, and the bows have little flowers in them. I don't know if you guys can see or not, but it's really cute, and it says hello all over it. And there's a panda in the front, and it says hello up there. But these ones I thought looked very similar to realistic stones, and that's why I bought this one. I didn't realize that there were ones that could not be remelted and ones that could be remelted until after I bought these. So now I know. And I went through hell the last 2 days trying to figure out what the solution is that people are using to make um, the remeltable picky pads. And I don't know what it is for all of the people that do it, but I do know what it is. I did figure out, nobody told me. Okay, this is the problem. Nobody is giving out this secret. Nobody. I searched all over online. I rephrased my search in 20 different ways. I spent 2 days nonstop trying to find this out. Not only so I can remake my picky pads that I mistakenly bought as not reusable, and you can only reuse them for 30 times. So even then, you're still going to, even when you buy the ones that are reusable, you're still going to have to replace that at some point. So yeah. But but I do want to have that for me. So I can fix my own picky pads. So nobody is giving out this secret. Nobody. Because, and I think this is why, because they don't want the competition. They don't want you to make your own at home. They don't want you to make your own and then sell them to other people. So nobody is giving out this secret of what the solution is. And every single one is labeled as silicone, but silicone is not what it is. You cannot use silicone to make it reusable because it doesn't remelt. So, and I had thought that at first because my boyfriend works with silicone ballistics gel, and he remelts the gel every time he uses it so he doesn't get it wasted, and remolds the blocks so he can reuse them over and over and over and over. After a while, it does start to go bad, and he has to throw some out, as he's picking things out of the ballistics gel to remelt it. He has to throw a small amount out. So he does frequently have to rebuy it, but it is remeltable. So that's why I thought that all picky pads were remeltable. Not so much. You cannot remelt the silicone picky pads, the genuinely silicone picky pads, because they don't remelt. If you try to microwave them or try to warm them up in any way, they really don't do anything. And then it just makes your house smell weird. I did find out what it is. I'm not going to tell you guys, but I did find out what it is. What? What? Siren's looking at me. There's a reason I'm not going to tell you guys, but I went through for the same reason nobody else is telling. Because I'm going to start selling the stuff for you guys. I'm going to start making these and selling them on eBay. And not just regular ones. And I will be doing regular ones. I will be doing regular ones. I'll be doing themed ones. And I have other ideas that are even better, that will kind of make it not just remeltable and reusable, but a 2-in-1, basically. So you would get something else out of what's in the picky pad. So not just, some elastic string to make rings with, or, something like that, but rings and bracelets with, but I mean something actually worth buying. So it will be a 2-for-1. Not with every picky pad. I will do picky pads like this that are just basically plain, and I will do picky pads that are themed. But yeah. Once I get the supplies, which I can't buy this month because I really overdrafted, like a lot. but I will try to buy it next month to get the supplies to make my first picky pads. And when I do that, and I do have something coming in the mail that is another surprise, that I'm not going to tell you guys because I want to show it to you guys in a video without telling you what it is right now. But when I get supplies, hopefully next month, for picky pads, you will finally see what I have in mind for one of the things I want to do with them, to make them worth, you know, if I were to use silicone, which I did. This is the other thing I bought. I did buy silicone to remake my picky pads before I found out what the solution was. Because I was like, a solution for the ones that are just beads is better than no solution. Use this until I find something better. And then turns out, like, minutes after they already shipped it. Minutes after they already shipped it, I figured out what it was. It was such a revelation that I excitedly messaged Sam about it, and he was busy, so he got mad. And he's like, I don't even know what you're talking about. I'm like, I'm sorry, but I'm excited. So, and the reason I'm excited about this is, one, I can remake my own, so I can play with them as much as I want. As soon as I get this solution. Right now, all I can do is just remake them with this until it runs out, and then wait until I can afford to buy the other stuff. But yeah, so I'm really excited about making them myself, but also I have a lot of repairs I need to make. And I have a lot of money I owe for fines, and I don't feel like I buy enough to put enough content on here for you guys to be happy with what I do. I know you guys are with me because you're you know, you're good subs that just really appreciate me and trying to show me that you're here for me. I do appreciate that. As little as I'm able to produce for you guys with my income, I really appreciate that you guys are always here for me, that you guys have not left me. You guys don't know how much that means to me. I know that 70 some subs is not a lot of subs and does not get me to the amount of being paid, but every single one of you tells me that what I'm doing is something that some people actually enjoy, and that you guys really do understand that I can't afford to do a whole lot and appreciate what I can do. And I really appreciate you guys for, my eye is really itchy. I really do appreciate you guys for being here for me and not leaving me, just sticking around and providing that support. And, you know, that encourages me to keep going and keep trying and keep working on trying to afford more, to make more videos for you guys. And I'm sorry I haven't been doing the self-care and the Sunday videos. Winter is hard for me. I haven't been able to wake up early enough to do them. And then I feel bad about it for the rest of the day. It's taking all my energy to try to get anything done around the house because it is winter. But it will get done, you know. I will start those back up as soon as I can, and if I can do them in the winter, if I wake up early enough and I have the energy to do it, I will get it done. But if I just don't have the health for it, you know, if it's too hard for me, you know, it's just one of those things that my body just has to sacrifice. And also I will do a Valentine's Day fidget video of what Valentine's Day fidgets I have. I don't have a whole lot, but I do have some. Um, but yeah, so I'm really excited to make more money with making these picky pads, so I can put more into the video, so I can put more into my house, so I can make sure I get my stuff paid off, so I can afford to put more into the channel. Yeah. And the reason I'm still running on my hotspot instead of having real internet is because I can't afford it right now. Because I just, priorities, lot rent and bills come first. And then after that, whatever else I can overdraft to do a video for you guys, and I am going to pick on one of these for you guys. That's why it's in my hand still. I'm sorry for going on a tangent. You guys know I do that. So this is my first time opening this one, and I'll show it to you guys. I think it's glass beads. It looks, I mean, not like you can string them on glass beads, but like just glass pebbles. I think that's what that is just glass pebbles. So I may, once this is all done, I may just remake it instead of using it for anything. I'm still deciding on those ones whether or not I want to make something out of them or not, because I do have beads, pearl beads in my cart that I like better, in my save for later cart. So I like to kind of start at the sides, and usually if it's all the way down to the bottom, I will start picking at the bottom, but it seems like everything is more surface to the top. So let's start there. This one is much harder silicone than the other ones. It's a little bit, it's not like hard as in like hard, but it's a slightly more firm than the other ones. But come here. Come on. Gotcha. And I was correct. These are glass stones. So, I would definitely just remake this instead of trying to use it for something else. Look, the thing I was going to use it for, what I had actually bought it for, because I thought it was actually real stones, not glass stones, but real stones. And it's okay that it's glass stones, because I'll just remake it and keep playing with it. But the reason why I bought it is because I really like crystal stones, and I like to put them in, like, I have this thing this cauldron that I got from buying a magic mixie for my birthday, that I am using as like a St. Patrick's Day decor. So I'm trying to fill it up with like plastic gold coins and little gems, little crystal gems, to try to make it look like a real pot of gold. So maybe I should just leave this open. Put it on here so the cats don't knock it over. And this is very satisfying. It does feel really nice. The other ones were softer and easier to remove the stones, or I mean the beads. But this one has stones. little glass stones. But I like this too. I mean, it's not difficult to the point where it won't come out. It's just, it's a little bit of a challenge to get it out. And sometimes our pimples are a little bit of a challenge. Like, I mean, I know I've had blackheads that just don't want to come out. Mine are usually very, very small, but that's why they're so difficult to get out. The bigger they get on me, the easier it is for me to remove them. But, and how many are in here? It is just like the whole surface is covered. I mean, it's not layered. I've noticed a lot of them online are layered because, like I said, after I've started playing with the first one and became just kind of obsessed, I had to just look up everything to do with it. And you know, that's when, you know, ideas started popping in my head of different things I can do with it. As soon as I finished that one, I was like, oh my god, I could do so much with this. So, you know, the ideas came from me before I even started looking anything up. But still, other people had really good ideas too. And I might steal one of them. But the rest of the ideas are all mine. One person is doing those beaded fidget pens. They're putting the beads from the fidget pens in the picky pad, and you just pick out the beads and then you have a pen. I think that's an awesome idea, and I might steal that idea. But the rest of my ideas are mine, and I'm going to start with my ideas first. Because I don't want to start off with somebody else's idea, you know, because that's not right. Maybe introduce it later after I start showing off my ideas. But yeah, I think that's a good idea to just start off with my ideas, and then after I've gotten some of my ideas going and selling and whatnot, stuff that people haven't ever seen before, then borrow other people's ideas as well. I don't think they'll mind as long as I'm not stealing their customers. And to be honest, this person that I got this idea from, she has so many customers that I don't think I would be stealing any of them. And she seems like a great person. Seems very attentive to her customers, and actually, she's kind of the person I got my surprise from for you guys for my next video. Hi, Rena. Hi, Rena. Hi, Rena. Okay. Are you going to finish crossing? She wants attention. She doesn't want to cross. She wants attention. There. Yeah. I love you too, honey. I can't tell whether or not she's just fat, which would be a good thing because kitties should be fat. Not like obese fat, but like healthy fat, so you don't have to worry about whether or not you're feeding them enough. I can't tell if she's just healthy fat or if she's knocked up, but I guess I'll find out if her boobs drop and she starts having her belly start moving. Kind of hoping not, because I have had a lot of losses the last couple of years, and I kind of emotionally can't handle to lose another litter. I lost several of my kitties and several litters over the last couple of years. So I'm still mentally and emotionally recovering from that. So, I mean, I'm not going to be mad if she is knocked up. Not like she can help it. And it's not like I'm going to neglect taking care of them if she is, you know. But I'm just hoping she's not. Because I don't want to lose more kitties and be more heartbroken. So if she is, we'll deal with it the way we always deal with it, with love. But if not, that would be nice to not have to worry about losing more kittens, more kitties that I fall in love with. That's why I make a bad breeder, because I fall in love with my kitties too fast. And I will not sell to people that I don't feel are trustworthy enough to be willing to keep their kitty long term. If I sense that someone is mercurial and only wants it because it's cute and will, within a year, get rid of it and replace it with another, I will not sell to them. And that's why I didn't make any sales when I was a breeder, because I love them too much. I care too much. I want them to go to good homes or not to other homes at all. So that's why I had to stop breeding, because I care too much. I love them too much. I can't bear them to go to a bad home. So, where they're going to be discarded and unloved and unwanted the minute that they're not cute enough anymore, which I think they're forever cute. My kitties, in my mind, never stop being cute. But, I want them to go to forever homes or not go at all. Some people just get bored. They want something until they get bored of it, and then they want something else. I'm not like that. And I don't really like people who are like that, who treat living things that way, like they're just an object to be replaced when they get bored. So, I can't handle selling to people like that. And I won't. I will not breed cats to sell to people like that. So I had to stop breeding because I can't afford to breed and keep all my kitties. I mean, if I had a very successful business where I was making bank to the point where I could afford to live in a big, huge, nice, fancy house and not here, then yeah, I would be able to afford to just breed for just for having my kitties, just for having a bunch of kitties to love. And I would love that. I really would. If I could afford it and have a big enough house for it. I would love to have just like a little cat sanctuary. That would be awesome. But I can't afford that. I can't afford the food. I don't have a big enough home for it. I can't afford the litter for it. But if I could afford it, I would love to have a cat sanctuary. I would absolutely adore that. But I don't see that ever happening, because I don't see me ever having enough money to have a better home than this, let alone be able to afford to have a cat sanctuary. I have bigger priorities than having a cat sanctuary. Making sure my bills are paid. making sure my channel has content. Yeah, most of the percentage of sales from these would go towards content. Making more content for you guys and making more picky pads to sell. So that, and I really need to get a better handle on making sure my fines are paid and my house is remodeled and fixed, and as well as there was a thought there and it's gone now. I don't know what I was saying. That happens sometimes when you have ADHD and you can't shut up. You forget what you're saying. But so these are nice little glass beads. I'd pick them up and show them to you, but they're all mixed in with pearls, so you probably wouldn't be able to see what's what in between them all. But I think once I get to the other side of this corner here, I'm gonna show you how far I've gotten and then just stop there. And then get some stuff done around the house, because I can't do this all day. I do have other things I need to get done. Do some laundry, do some dishes, make sure the cats actually eat their food that I made them last night. The dog, when I make him food, it's gone within seconds. Okay, so that's how far I got. Quite a good amount in that short amount of time. So it's not super difficult, but it's enough to where it does provide a satisfying challenge to get them out. And it is really pretty. I mean, look how pretty it is. It looks like a mosaic wall. It is so pretty. So I would definitely remake this once it's completely picked out. I don't want to pick out the whole thing because I still want to have it for picking on later. And this pack only came with 2. So the other one came with 5. This one came with 2. And I'm down a corner on this one. And I'm down an entire picky pad on the other one. So, so I'm going to stop it here. And put this back in here. Well, not back in here, but put this in here. So I can, actually, let's put that more centered. So I can get this put away. I don't want that all the way out that way, because I want the box to still be able to close. Alright, there's that. But hey, I mean, I didn't get the right stuff, but at least it's something that tied me over to remake the ones that I have until I can afford the solution that I found. And I am very excited to buy the supplies to make my first idea with you guys. Well, for you guys to sell. I'm very, very excited about it. And I personally think it's an awesome, amazing idea. I really do. And I think you guys will think so too. Because it's not just a reusable picky pad. It's a 2-in-1 thing. And you'll see what I'm talking about once I get the supplies and show you what I'm thinking in person. The reason I'm not telling you what it is now is because I don't want someone to steal my ideas before I get the chance to make it. So, if I have the idea and I'm trying to make money at it so that I can afford to fix up my home and make my home livable and get you guys out some more hauls and buy more supplies to sell more, then I don't want people to know my ideas that nobody else is doing. So, yeah, so because if I let them find out what my ideas are, they're going to start doing it before I have the chance to do it, and then I'll lose my potential customers. Because my ideas will have already been out there. So I'm going to hold them tight, and that's hard for me. It's hard for me to keep secrets. I have severe ADHD, so it's very difficult for me to keep secrets. But Mordred, stop it. Mordred, stop it. 1, 2. But in the interest of me actually using my ideas for me to make some money, so I can be the first to use my ideas, I'm gonna hold them tight until I can get the supplies to make them, and then put them on eBay for you guys. I don't know if my eBay is under my screen name or if it's under my real name, because I don't know if you guys know this, but I use a pen name online because I have stalkers. So and I don't want more stalkers, and I don't want the stalkers I do have to find out anything about me, about where I live, because I finally got away from them. So yeah. So yeah, it's just smarter and safer to use a pen name online. So I don't know if it's under my real name or under my pen name, my screen name. But I think it's under my screen name on my eBay. I'll have to look and check and make sure. And I will get back to you guys about it. But I'm fairly certain it's under my pen name. So you guys should not have trouble finding me on eBay once I do get the supplies to make it and sell it. And I will tell you guys, when I have the supplies and all that, and I will probably do a multi-part video to show you guys that I have made them, so that you know that they're ready to go online and buy. But like I said, I'm pretty sure it's under my screen name, and you guys shouldn't have any trouble finding it. But I will check just to make sure. I'm pretty sure, but I will check just in case. Better safe than sorry, right? But anyway, I hope you guys like the video. Please like, share, and subscribe. And if no one has told you today, you are loved, you are appreciated, you are needed, and you are enough. And don't let anyone tell you any different. Don't let anyone make you feel any different, because it's true. I appreciate you. And I know you guys have people in your life that appreciate you too. So please have a beautiful day, and I'll see you in my next video. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.